Hecarim most likely.
Yeah, of course, the one downside is they have a weak bot lane matchup right now. Trundle in the support role is like fairly weak into like Thresh. It's a free lane for Tristana, so QG has to play around the top side, probably here with the Hecarim.
It's all about their 5v5, it's all about their flank, but hold on, gank in the mid lane.
Cocoon comes out and does catch onto Doinb as well. He's not able to use the glacial path to get out. He's caught, of course, being stunned, can't use that E again. He goes down.
Beautiful gank from Kirei right there, and Swift, I don't know if he can take this one.
Does land the javelin, he's got to leap forward anyway, see, but Kirei, of course, doing the percent health damage. Back and forth, he just uses the repel to get up, and that's the flash being forced. Now Kirei going to use one of his own. He gets the Q in, and the execute comes out.
And here comes the teleport, Doinb.
Another glacial path forward. He wants to continue to fight. Now he's deep in his own territory, but Kirei's on top of him. He should be able to get the damage down. And Shiptur flashes the wall and finishes it with that auto attack. Well, Kirei at least wants to get the gank down. Don't know about the counter there because Swift's not there. And there we go. V going to get jumped on here. SmittyJ putting down some early damage, and it's pretty much as simple as A, B, C. SmittyJ comes away with the kill credit.
V does not have the onslaught of shadows.
Cocoon does hit. I mean, it's going to be all and said and done there, really is. Kirei can just come through and pick that one up here. They're farming V for the moment here. He's obviously had 2 deaths in the last few moments.
Known as a massive playmaker, but meanwhile in the top lane.
Well, the grand challenge goes down, and V definitely has to get the heck out of dodge. It's going to be one more tick, and he might even be able to dive this one with the extra health.
Here comes
Riplock
Kirei.
comes out. There's the ignite, though, in response. Good work from V. SmittyJ's going to survive that one, but only just.
A little bit of a miscommunication there from SmittyJ and Kirei. I think if he had just waited for Elise to get in position. And there's the level 6 onslaught of shadows, and V will find a pickup kill. So again, Dignitas just kind of fumbling their communication, their execution on that top lane gank. To this Phoenix Codex. Now, I suspect, as I say it,
every time we try, these guys just want to fight all the time. And Jesiz starts things off again, gets the flay back in the box, will not find its intended target. Culling to come out from TnT there as well.
if he's going to get an opportunity or a window to do that.
Jesiz now looking for a death set as TcT was already caught by a Cocoon, and that Trundle is just not tanky enough yet. And DIGNITAS finding picks where they need to. And here's the 3-man roam. He's not spotted by a ward, so he's going to go in for this one as well. Does land that javelin, that's pretty good. SmittyJ obviously trying to riposte, going to dash away, but Onslaught of Shadows is just going to get the job done.
And it was really just important that he landed that javelin, but meanwhile, Kirei again.
Another Cocoon towards TnT and a distance to follow up. All the CC coming at the right times for DIGNITAS, and they respond accordingly in the bottom lane. And they'll probably have this tower for their trouble. Diplomacy is key, I feel, in these situations. Doinb going forward here as well. What's he going to do? I mean, Shiptur does get tombed up there as well when he manages to get out. It's a good little pillar of filth, actually, that's going to knock Shiptur up. And now, of course, the active of his ultimate, he gets that subjugate down. 1-for-1 trade, a messy thing there as well as, of course, the dragon being picked up by Kirei. So 1-for-1, it was a 1-for-0 as Shiptur was the only one that went down. TnT wants to push in at the bottom here. Culling will come out, but SmittyJ seems to have found him as well, and he does lay down that grand challenge, but straight away, it's a teleport coming in. SmittyJ has to get out. There's another TP on towards that cannon minion, and there's Doinb. He's coming forward. Smitty is able to block a little bit of damage, but he's under his own tower. There's just no one to help him. And that is a nice little play there from Doinb, getting aggressive towards the bottom side.
He has some protection and security there.
It does look like that's got to be happening. Jesiz goes forward, throws a lantern back. Doinb as well will have to tomb. No, he doesn't tomb himself. He actually uses on Jesiz, if I'm not mistaken. Swift gets out towards the back. The double kill coming out. A 2-for-1 trade here for DIGNITAS. How?
They just had no idea that Dignitas were coming for the flank. Oh, nice onslaught.
Yeah, the Onslaught of Shadows to at least, in the animation, I think avoids a stun, but eventually when it finishes...
Force the flashes. Boss making sure that you don't walk into an obvious trap.
Swift goes in, does steal the red away, and he might want to fight off the back of this one. TcT is close. It might be a pillar of frost, but the repel's going to come out quickly. But there's Doinb, gets in there with the frozen tomb, and Kirei, he's dead to rights. Isn't still in that mid lane for TcT, just pushing them back, or at least denying any access towards this part of the map. So that very important first dragon, like Dexter pointed out, has now gone over to both teams. They want to take this mid outer turret, and they'll probably have it soon. Not really much to be done. Doinb is going forward, but he's caught up in the gravity field. He will get blown up. And of course, the middle outer turret falls to DIGNITAS there as well. Doinb, not the first time he's put himself a little bit too far forward.
And all of their gold lead, but here comes Doinb from behind.
Straight in from the back. Spooky Ghost come out there. He maybe didn't want that target, but the Onslaught of Shadows come straight through over the fight. Grand Challenge is laid down towards TcT. We see Jesiz got isolated towards the left side of the fight. Up the top, it's TnT getting a bit of a clean up here. Already 2 down for DIGNITAS, and Doinb might not be done there. It's a full-scale retreat here for DIGNITAS, but Swift is gaining on them, and he wants to jump on towards one of those lower targets.
Good disengage there from Shiptur, but will it stop Swift? He lands the spear. Spiderlings are blocking.
The chase is still on by the looks of things. Swift would love to close the gap, and V's going to come in from the side. But straight away, the Death Spray comes out, forces him back, and that was almost a very, very dead horsey. Down in the fight, V seems to have caught towards SmittyJ. Almost does want to go in. Maybe Swift. You can never tell with these guys, but Jesiz looks like Dignitas might try and make something happen here as well. TcT in the backline. Beautiful onslaught of shadows, though, but V is caught in the gravity field. He'll drop down. Shiptur lives for the moment. SmittyJ does go down as well. Kirei and Apollo, full-scale retreat. Jesiz almost falling foul to that javelin.
We got the upper hand in that fight, and it translates into a free dragon. Now, 5th dragon, the games are ending shorter, so dragon loses a lot of its viability.
Port is coming in close by.
Dignitas and Baron.
They're going to go fight. Yeah, well, we've all heard the stories, but here's Doinb. He's going to go straight in towards that pit. No, he actually doesn't get it off, and the Baron is not stolen away by QG, although it looked tantalizingly close.
Now, when I talk about the carries, I'm talking about Swift, and hold on, Jesiz caught.
Yeah, speaking of skirmishing, Jesiz is in a 1v5 skirmish of his own design, and he will drop.
Where everyone's in the same area, layering their abilities on top of each other, and getting these executions down to get Apollo rolling.
Well, they might have it here. Kirei forced to get the heck out towards the back of that fight. TcT was too deep. We've heard that one before, I think. Onslaught of Shadows is coming out, and the grand challenge was laid down. It's going to be a 3-for-nothing fight. And Dignitas just breezed through that one.
Exactly what I was talking about right there. They got it funneled all into one area. You got the execution. Apollo's jumping forward, and look at that tower just get shred.
They have Baron buff as well. QG giving a fight over, giving them so much presence now as they push forward, and these Nexus turrets are now under threat.
They could end the game right here unless Doinb pulls something big, but he has the Frozen Tomb.
SmittyJ going to go forward as well. Did he manage to shrug off that Frozen Tomb with his riposte? Possibly. We're going to go towards the next there, and Dignitas have done it. What a quick finish there as well. Almost suspension of disbelief for us there, of course, after that team fight. QG could not have picked a worse place to go 0 for 3.